Cuban heavyweight contender Luis King Kong Ortiz says undefeated WBC American heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is getting knocked out. I'll become the first Cuban heavyweight, and I'll do it again because he's going to ask for a trilogy. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Luis King Kong Ortiz said that I'm knocking Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder out. He says I'm going to right the wrong that took place in the first fight. He said the referee helped him out, gave him 20 extra seconds to recover when he was out on his feet. This time, I'm going to right the wrong. He stated that Deontay Wilder is going to ask for a third fight. There will be a trilogy fight because he's going to want a rematch. I'm walking away as the first Cuban heavyweight champion in the history of the sport of boxing, just like Andy Ruiz Jr. walked away as the first Mexican heavyweight champion in the sport of boxing history ever after he defeated Anthony Joshua. I plan to do the same thing, and Deontay Wilder will be asking for a trilogy fight in which I will be knocking him out again in the trilogy fight. He stated that there have been a lot of Cuban upsets this past year. He says so. Erislandy Lara lost via the cards. He said a few the Cuban fighters have been getting upset via robbery. He said that, so I'm not gonna, I can't afford to let it go to the scorecards, and I'm not gonna let it go to the scorecards. I'm gonna just defeat him by knockout. He says, I felt like Rancis Bartholomew beat Robert Easter. I felt that Ugas beat Sean Porter. I felt that Lara beat Castano. He stated that, but they didn't get they didn't get the decision. He stated that, so I'm not going to let it go to the scorecards. I'm just going to have to knock Deontay Wilder out, point blank and period. That's the plan. He stated that, there was a lot of mistakes I made in the first go-round that I'm going to correct this go-round, and Deontay Wilder is going to pay the price. He also stated that he respects Deontay Wilder as the best heavyweight in the world, and that he's grateful to the fact that Deontay Wilder gave him the opportunity the first time, and he's choosing to give him an opportunity the second time. He also stated that the reason why he didn't take the Anthony Joshua's fight is because he already had the fight signed, sealed, and delivered for Deontay Wilder, and he feels like Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight in the world. He held the best belt in the world, it was the green strap, and he already previously beat him. So he wants to right the wrong. He said, I'm a competitor. At the end of the day, he beat me. He gave me the opportunity, so I want to go for the rematch. He said that he felt like Anthony Joshua was never a true champion. He was a paper champion. So he's stating that, he's going to right the wrongs, right? So with that said, he was also asked, he says, if you're ever going to become the heavyweight champion of the world, does it have to happen in this fight? Luis Ortiz responded, it's going to happen in this fight. He says, I'm knocking Deontay Wilder out. So anywhere, he's talking about where he was asked, where does it matter where the fight takes place? And he responded, I'm knocking Deontay Wilder out. So anywhere that there's a ring and a referee that could count to 10 is perfectly fine by me, point blank and period. I love the attitude Luis King Kong Ortiz has going into this fight. But Luis King Kong Ortiz, I believe, is going to get knocked out earlier, even earlier than he did the last time he got knocked out in the 10th round. I think it's going to be earlier. I think that Deontay Wilder already recorded the data. He already knows what to expect. He's the younger, stronger, more vibrant fighter. Luis Ortiz has gotten older since the last time. Luis Ortiz didn't look so great. His reflexes look like they took a hit. And that's the worst thing that can happen when you're dealing with a fighter like Deontay Wilder. Like Evander Holyfield stated, he doesn't see too many people talking about the fact that Deontay Wilder has fast twitch muscles. and he's very, very fast hands. He said that that equals power as well as him just having natural power. This is what Evander Holyfield stated. And I agree with Evander Holyfield, and I think that those things are going to come into place in this fight with Luis Ortiz. I think that he's going to stop Luis Ortiz even earlier than he did the last time. He already knows what to expect. I think he's going to be using his jab a lot more. I think he's gonna find his distance a lot easier, and I think that right hand is gonna find home a lot earlier. And I think that Luis Ortiz is gonna put up a good fight for the first 3 to 4 rounds. But after that, I think by the 6th, 7th round, Ortiz is going to get knocked out if it even goes that far. I think that Ortiz's reflexes have started to slip. It showed in a couple of his last fights. And with that said, you know, Deontay Wilder has only gotten better since their first fight. He's gotten more experience. He's had more big, high-profile fights. So, you know, that was his first high-profile fight. That was his first major fight, you know, outside of fighting Bermane. Now he has, you know, other big fights under his belt. He has the experience with Tyson Fury. He has the experience with Luis Ortiz himself, and he has the experience with Dominic Breazeale. So he knows what it feels like now under the lights. He's got a taste of a draw. He knows what it feels like to have jitters and, you know, to be impatient when, like he was with Tyson Fury. He, you know, there's a lot he's learned from this entire situation since the last time he fought Luis Ortiz, which was back in March of 2018. And since then, you know, Deontay Wilder has fought Dominic Breazeale, and he's fought Tyson Fury, obviously, right? And he's gained a lot of experience. Since then, Luis Ortiz has fought Travis Kaufman, Christian Hammer, you know, and those 2 fights, man, his reflexes looked like they started to slip. His age started to show, and it's going to show big time in this fight with Deontay Wilder, because he's not going to be able to keep up with Deontay Wilder. He wasn't able to keep up with him in the first fight. He's definitely not going to be able to keep up with him in this fight, and I highly expect Deontay Wilder to stop and knock out Luis Ortiz even earlier. Luis Ortiz is, you know, he's going to come out the gate. Deontay Wilder is not just going to throw caution in the wind. So he's going to start off, it's probably going to start off slow, but that jab is going to find a home. Luis Ortiz is going to find that Deontay Wilder's jab has gotten a lot better. He's going to find out that Deontay Wilder has garnered a lot more experience, and he's going to find out that Deontay Wilder has garnered more experience as far as big fights, as being under the lights, and meaning that he's garnered patience. He's gonna show a lot more patience, and he's gonna hide that right hand. He's learned a lot more tricks. He's gonna be able to hide that right hand. He's gonna find a home early in this. This fight is gonna end pretty early. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Luis King Kong Ortiz says he will be knocking out Deontay Wilder and becoming the first Cuban heavyweight champion in the history of the sport of boxing. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love.